All right. Good morning, Denise, Eric Garcia, Sonia, Jennifer, Leticia. Good morning, Denise, Eric Garcia, Sonia, Jennifer, Leticia.
Good morning, you guys. It is
Good
a
morning.
it is a bright Tuesday morning, and I have static. Uh, oh, you guys, it has been one of those mornings. Me and Traci just ain't moving on nothing.
No sleep, no nothing.
Well, no sleep for you, but sometimes I think you can sleep hard. You can sleep, but sleep hard.
Sleep for a short amount of time, but yeah, crazy hard sometimes.
And we have Chris on.
Good morning, Chris. Oh, good morning to you. Good morning, Chris. Oh, good morning to you. Good morning to Ella. Good morning to you. Good morning to Ella. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Ella. Good morning. I'll wait and kind of explain things as wait, we've got Michelle on Facebook, and we have Brandy Lynn Crawley, Sergeant.
Good morning, Michelle and Brandy too. Good morning, Michelle and Brandy too.
Good morning, good morning. You guys, we will probably pretty much almost 100% sure that by next Tuesday that we will have the art side done, and we will be able to do art therapy Tuesdays. Those were always fun. They were very fun.
Yes, they were.
Oh, Chris, bless you. Chris, I got a pop up from Chris. No, Chris, I'm still in the same house. What the reason I said I moved from the kitchen, everything from the kitchen into my art. I always say art studio, craft room, my crazy room. And this is where it was supposed to be to begin with, but I was just uncomfortable, so I ended up in the kitchen, and I got I got my comfort zone in the kitchen for almost a year. Let me turn this a little bit. Um, so yeah. Yay!
Good morning to Wanda. Good morning to you. Good morning to Wanda. Good morning to you.
Oh, you guys.
Hiya.
Good morning to Sandy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sandy. Good morning to you.
Yay, yay. All right, let me see. Okay, you guys, I'm going to just met Brandy. I'm talking to Brandy on Facebook.
Sonia's, oh,
Oh no, Michelle. Are you serious? It won't let you on it won't let you on to respond on on YouTube. That is so weird. Wasn't you just on yesterday? No. Michelle, I think try it again, because wasn't it yesterday that LizzAnn accidentally?
yeah, she accidentally booted somebody.
Yeah, so yeah, try again. Try again. Oh my goodness, I didn't need you. I didn't need you guys.
Sonia, is your dad going to be okay? Her dad's in the hospital. She hasn't had much time to respond, she said, but I put you on the prayer list. Put your dad on the prayer list.
Who? Let me see.
Good morning, Killer Whale. Good morning to you. Good morning, Killer Whale. Good morning to you.
All right, now you're seeing things before me.
It's Theology Forum says, hi, everybody. It's me, Killer Whale.
Oh, Killer Whale, you get me every time. That's right. That's right. You do have that theology channel. I even watched some of your videos on that. So, look.
Good morning to Willow. Good morning to you. Good morning to Willow. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. He was going to cut his index finger and thumb off. Oh, goodness. Bless him. All right, let me come out of that. Go in here. Okay. Brandy, give me a minute.
Good morning, Marie. Good morning to you. Good morning, Marie. Good morning to you.
So, when's the last time, Michelle, that you've been able to? Sandy, I got MawMaw good yesterday, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
And it was so funny because there I was sitting with her food in there at her desk, and she had come out of the bathroom, went in the kitchen, fixed her food. I said, "Woman, your food's already at your desk." She knows I bring her food and hand it to her. She knows that.
That was a beautiful opal.
Oh my gosh, you guys. It was beautiful, beautiful opal set in what, ebony?
No, it's black coral.
Oh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Killer Whale, I'm not up late enough to catch you anymore. I hate that I don't catch you like I used to. And then I see where you started going on at midnight.
Oh my goodness, that's way past my bedtime.
Yeah. I just want to know, do trolls go to bed or are they still up at midnight?
No, they're up at midnight.
All right, let me see something.
I think there's a group of trolls for anytime anybody's live.
I don't think they're in the morning too much. They don't
Not
seem
as
to
much.
be morning.
Once in a while we get one in the morning, but not too much.
Yeah, we do get them sometimes. Look at there.
Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you.
Yeah, Brandy just put on Facebook, laugh out loud. I'm always trying to video chat you at all hours of the night. Brandy? Girl? I'm just saying. I fall asleep when I fall. Look, I fell asleep talking to Denise, and you guys, Denise is not going to be able to chat as much because her right arm is in a cast, or not a cast, but it's wrapped up right now.
Right now, yeah.
So, but bless her heart, I was talking to Denise last night, fell asleep, holding the phone to my ear. I did a Sandy.
When my sister-in-law and my brother were dating, my younger brother, she called and I had been asleep, and apparently, that back in the day of house phones, and I apparently said I would go get my brother to talk to her and went back to sleep. She came over to our house like an hour later, and I still had the phone in my hand. She took the phone and hung it up for me.
Yeah, I was on my pillow with the phone listening to Denise, and we were chatting back and forth, and next thing I know, I don't know how many times, Denise, that you called my name, and I'm like, oh, and I looked at, I said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Good morning, Hamilton Homegrown. Good morning to you. Good morning, Hamilton Homegrown. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Hamilton. Good morning. For all of you that did not know, Manuel, Ella, yes, ma'am, it sure is. Yes. And so Sandy, what does it look like me sitting in this room?
Different.
Good morning, Grayscale Painting. Good morning to you. Good morning, Grayscale Painting. Good morning to you.
What am I supposed to say? What are you fishing for?
Who, me? Nothing. Yesterday, you didn't know I had moved from one
That's
room
true.
to the other. And
Good
That's
morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. It's not any different than Sandy being where she is now or in the workroom.
yeah, I'm okay about it now. It just was kind of weird, after a year. Kind of weird. It's sort of like, I guess, Sandy, you going from where you did live
Yeah.
to setting up things and everybody seeing you in a different environment. It was different. And I do have to say, grayscale painting, I didn't want to mislead you, but next week we will get to have Art Therapy Tuesdays. However, I am going to, he said he would love to see other people do the painting he did last night or yesterday evening. And so I said, yeah, I'm going to take that and sit here and, do what he did, but it'll all be different, if that makes sense to people.
Doesn't
Well,
look like
everybody sees it different.
Good morning to Deborah. Good morning to you. Good morning to Deborah. Good morning to you.
Thank you, Deborah. How are you feeling today? I'm trying to all right. I'm trying to look. Deborah. No, I do have Deborah's where she lives. Oh, you guys, I'm just
What did Sandy
combobulated.
change her name to?
What? I'm still got.
Leticia said you changed your name, Sandy. Oh, it's guess who?
She didn't even see it.
Oh, Deborah, bless your heart. She's being sneaky. She's at work, but she's in the bathroom. Yeah, we used to, all of us at work used to have to do the bathroom, cell phone in the bathroom thing.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer's in.
Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you. Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you.
Oh goodness. See, Jennifer, that's how sleepy we are this morning.
Yeah, you are sleepy.
Me and Traci both. All right, my daughter, my oldest daughter said, I know you do. I just failed to realize what time it really is. I've gotten on a normal schedule recently. Laugh out loud. You can't say discombobulated. I see you. Look, Sandy, I'm looking at Facebook and I see you. It's only delayed. So
what did I do? What did I do?
You was doing all kind of stuff. All kind of stuff. I see. I mean, let me run it back on Facebook and look at it again. And why can't I say
It's just the
discombobulated?
daylight savings time changeover, Sonia, which is part of what is just killing me.
I know.
Right, this time change over here to daylight savings time is ridiculous.
Guys, it's 5:30 here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, Sonia. I just got. See, Deborah and them know you were doing something behind my back, but you forget when I'm not looking here, I can still see you, Miss Sandy.
Yes, I think someone took the caffeine out of my coffee too, Dwayne.
I don't know why they keep doing this time thing. They talked about stopping it, but I don't know why they don't. I don't see the point anymore.
Stopping what?
It's 1:49 p.m. where Ella is.
Mm.
She's in Berlin, Germany.
You mean stopping the daylight savings time? Yeah, they have been talking about that for years. I don't know why they don't just do it, because I get it back in the day when the farmers, and I realize that they're still farmers and they still work in the fields and stuff, but
we now have electric lights.
Right, and they have lights on their farm equipment.
Yeah. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Sonia said at the end of this month, their clocks go back an hour for winter. And we just went ahead an hour for spring.
And look, my oldest daughter is as bad as Casey. She said, laugh out loud, you stuttered it. When she said, you can't say discombobulated. And I'm like, why can't I say it? She said, I stuttered it. See? Her and Casey, not only do her and Casey look alike, and Denise last night said it's uncanny how much they look alike.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, she wants to correct me.
Good morning to Amber. Good morning to you. Good morning to Amber. Good morning to you.
Well, Amber,
you have to fill us in.
Baby, we will. I am going to pray right now. I know don't nobody mind because that's what we do. But Lord, I pray for Amber's MRI results to come back in a good way. Lord, I pray that it will not be anything that she will have to have surgery on. That is something that, Lord, somehow, Lord, I pray for a miracle. I pray for, Lord, that it's just something that she can do rehabilitation for and not have to have surgery. In your name, Lord, amen.
Amen. Good morning, Eli family, 1983. Good morning, Eli family, 1983.
Good morning. Good morning. Whew. Sandy seen this hot mess of me this morning. And that is exactly what I feel like. All right. Stop laughing at me, Sandy. All right. And you better have sent my hat to me.
Not yet. I'm going to take as long as you did to send mine to me.
I'm sorry. Oh, what'd you think of the little thing you got in it that MawMaw made?
That was cool.
Oh, isn't it? You could hang that from the car. MawMaw had the cutest little bitty
dream catcher
made with
cool.
little beads hanging off of it. And so she said, I want to send Sandy something, but she's probably got about, I don't know how many numbers she said, but she might have said she done bought about 10 from me. But I said, well, what about this little one over here? This is so stinking cute. She could make those into earrings.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That would be awesome.
What are things uncanny and not unboxy or unbaggy? Look, Dwayne, my 3-legged hamster is asleep. And I don't know.
Cans, box, bags, uncanty, unboxy, unbaggy. You still didn't get it.
I know. I don't get it.
Uncanny.
Tracy's sitting there.
Can.
Tracy's got her mouth closed.
Can.
And mine's hanging open trying to figure.
Can of soup. Can.
Oh, a can.
Uncanny. Unboxy. Box. Unbaggy.
Dwayne, it's too early in the morning. And like I told Denise last night, I said, look, now not only do I have a 3-legged hamster, I got a 1-armed Denise. Really? That's what we running on this morning. A 1-armed Denise and a 3-legged hamster.
Mm-hmm.
John joined on Facebook. I think Facebook's froze.
Good morning to John. Good morning to you. Good morning to John. Good morning to you.
John, I forget your real name. I'm sitting there looking at it like I kept looking at it, and then okay. Look. Okay, thank you, Eli. Thank you. And you know you are much loved here. Much, much loved. Let me write down Amber's name on the prayer thing. I see how behind I am.
Your eyes must be blue this morning.
Huh?
Your eyes must be blue this morning.
Oh, you can see them?
No.
Why?
Because you haven't had enough coffee, I guess.
I don't know. All right, now who was it something happened to their dad? So I can write it down.
Sonia.
Sonia,
Yep.
okay.
Her dad's in the hospital.
Sonia,
All right,
I'm so
Amber, let us know.
And Sonia, I have to say, you are just pure beautiful. When you was on Friday and I was rewatching everything, and I thought, now who is that with Sandy? Because when you were on the panel, oh, you were smiling and you were just, oh my gosh, it was amazing. And it's different when you do an upload and you're talking, telling something, than when you're on a panel. That's with all of us. When you come on a panel, it's like we all are sitting in the room together. And you just had your big smiles, and I'm telling you, see, Sandy does that to people. She puts out the big smiles.
Mm-hmm. Good morning. Oh, goodbye. See, I'm losing it. Have a good day, Leticia. That's what I was trying to say. My brain was like, Leticia's leaving. Good morning.
Bye, Leticia. We love you.
Oh, heavens to Betsy.
Sonia, where I cut my finger and had to have it sewed up, it still feels weird. It almost feels dead on the right side. And that was the side that was cut all the way to the fingernail and flapped open. So I think I lost some sensation on the right side of my finger, which Kevin said didn't need stitches. And just so happened, LizzAnn was talking with me on FaceTime, and I said, yeah, I cut my finger, and I said, just flapped open, but Kevin put a Bam Bam bandage, and it was like this big around. He did it man style. Wrap. And she said, you better, she said, you need to get up. Tell him to take you to the emergency room and get that sewn up. I said, Kevin, LizzAnn says I need to go have this sewn up. So he said, okay. But if they laugh at you, I said, if they laugh at me, okay. But no, they didn't laugh. It needed stitches.
Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning to you. Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning to you.
Did you see what Grayscale Painting said? Singing them in and singing them out.
Yep, because I was having a little mental breakdown here. Oh, see, Sonia's dad wasn't going to go to the hospital, but it wouldn't stop bleeding.
See,
What you
and
said.
mine wouldn't either. And he said that part of the finger, he said every time I touched something, it would have opened up again, over and over.
Mm-mm.
So men are like that. They think they can just do a Band-Aid and keep on working.
Dwayne says I make him frown.
Do what?
Dwayne says I make him frown.
Dwayne, that's not nice. She didn't make you frown when she made you ribs and potatoes.
Look, Dwayne, me and Denise talked about you last night. We sure did. We talked about all your sweetness. We talked about all the good things you've done for people. And your ear should have been itching. That's what Mom always said, or my grandmama too, that if your ears are itching, somebody's talking about you. So you should have sure enough felt like you had ants in your ears. Oh my goodness. Oh, Sonia, he's on blood thinners.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, she's going to call the ambulance and make him go.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, Dwayne,
that's just a stubborn person's Band-Aid.
Yes, Marie, I am writing it down.
Yeah, duct tape or electrical tape.
Mm-hmm.
I've used electrical tape before.
Well, the only thing I was worried because I just started that medicine and it said watch for any kind of infections. Mm-hmm. So I guess that that injection that I have to do, I forget the name of it. But anyway,
immune suppressant.
Yeah, and so I told Keevan, I said, Keevan, I can't afford to get some kind of infection in this finger. I said, that medicine I take, I said, it's not Enbrel, but it's the other one. And it's for rheumatoid arthritis. And I told him, I said, if my body can't fight that off, I sure don't need that finger to get tetanus in it or something.
Is it Humira?
Huh? Humira. Yeah.
Humira?
Yeah.
Dwayne, I know you are. I wouldn't expect any less out of you.
Yeah. We'd be disappointed if you didn't pick on somebody, Dwayne.
Yep.
What Dwayne said. Oh. You are not, you want to be contrarian because we were talking about you last night. And then he was like, ooh, I feel weird today. I just feel like I need to pretend to be mean for some reason.
Good morning, Craig and John too. Good morning to Craig and John too.
I can't help but laugh because when she's Craig, when she looks at your name, there's a little bit of pause, I think, because of the slip up between Craig and the other dude. You guys better not go back and say, Darlene called you that other dude. What's weird is when both of you join at the same time. Mm-hmm. And you have to look at both names. Well, no, then you could just say good morning to Glenn and good morning to
Craig, and they would know.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
But you're not
Something
seen.
something happened to our car one time coming from California out here, and I think we might have been in Arizona or Texas, and it was so hot. Oh my gosh. But something happened to the car. No joke. Was it always meant that men folks kept duct tape in the car
Well, yeah.
or pantyhose? Because somehow I think it was the fan belt messed up. And Dad had to do something to it. He rigged it somehow. So
Duct tape and baling wire is what
yeah.
I used to fix everything with. Not anymore.
MawMaw is wanting to make her own hand sanitizer because she heard that. Well, she tried to buy some on Walmart.com. They didn't have any, but they have some at Kroger. I
They
mean,
have some in the store. Yeah.
yeah, I done told her, but she wants to make her own. So I'm gonna let her make her own. Did you sing to Jennifer Layton?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You sure?
Yeah, Jennifer.
Okay.
Yep.
Just pop a hole in the gel cap and squirt on the wound. All right. Now I'm reading about flour. I'm reading from the bottom up. Oh, yeah, Sonia. Oh, I see, Jennifer. Okay, so that's what got me.
Now, see, it doesn't work on the blood thinner I'm on.
Yeah.
I'm on Xarelto, and vitamin K doesn't work on it.
Yeah, Sonia, I watched your video talking about, you went through the store and you showed what you're having to use for toilet paper. And I was telling Kevin about it. I was telling Casey, because Kevin don't care about none of this stuff. He just don't. I mean, not that he don't care, but he just don't know everybody. But I told Casey, I said, she showed a picture and all I seen to start with was it gets strong when it's wet or something like that. And I'm like, what?
Jennifer said she was in early and then she left and now she's back, so I will sing to her again. Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you. Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Jennifer. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm like, we don't have that kind of toilet paper here. And then she said, yes, so we had to buy paper towels. And I'm like, I mean, my thing is, how do you know how much toilet paper to buy for 2 weeks? How do you know? Because it's like one of those things when you're on a diet. You want to eat all the food in the house. Well, when you're limited, you got 4 rolls of toilet paper and you're limited how much you can use. You really got to go to the bathroom a lot. I'm just saying.
I always have a backup big pack because when you know how most of the time in those big packs of toilet paper they're in like 4 packs. When I take the last 4 pack out of the package, I buy another one. So I always have like a backup. Unless I'm, have 32 rolls, Because I always buy the big, then I don't have to buy it so often. I have plenty.
As Sonia said, laugh out loud, that's funny. It was paper towel. And I guess it does get strong. I guess it does get stronger when it's wet. It's not funny, Sonia, because you guys basically live on the island. So, I mean, I can understand it's hard to get supplies. If anybody hasn't watched any of Sonia's videos, watch her videos. She did do a video on going through the grocery store. And I mean, it's just like stuff all over, just out. They're out of stuff. So anytime I try to make light of like the coronavirus, Casey he will get me real quick. Mama, that is nothing to be joking about. I said, well, I'm sorry. Yes, Dwayne, we do. Technically, we all live on an island. Just a big one. Yes.
I think we all have to be a little bit vigilant to protect our own selves, but I don't think that you have to be crazy and buy up everything in the store and be crazy about it. Because I think most people have a certain amount. Yeah, see, greedy people are taking 200 rolls of toilet paper. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Vanessa, I thought that had hand sanitizer at
Goodwill.
I don't know.
They have whatever anybody donates.
But I always want to donate things. I've gotten to where I don't want to donate to Goodwill. Goodwill has gone up on their prices. You can actually, if you have the money, go in Pennies and find. I used to be good about that. I could go in Pennies during school time and get the kids' clothing marked down. They're marked down real cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne, look, I have a hard time because I'm a hugger. So, I'm Dwayne, if I ever meet you in person, I'm going to just hug you and hug you and hug you and squeeze you.
That's true, Dwayne.
I'm going to tell Kevin before we meet you because he wants to he wants us to take a trip to all of us to Colorado, Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Yeah.
I think I am going to stop taking communion wine until some of this blows over. Now, we don't have any active cases in our area, but this is the tail end of flu season, and people are starting to pass colds and stuff around, and there's been a lot of people sick just in general. And I don't think it's a bad idea to be smart, You can.
Well, God gave you a brain to use,
Right.
Not like Dwayne. He takes his out and plays with it.
Mm-hmm. Look what Sonia said. That's crazy that people are fighting over sugar, rice, pasta, toilet paper, and violent at grocery stores. That's ridiculous. Why?
See, Darlene B said she just watched Sonia's store video. Wow is all she can say is, just wow. Yeah, it's, you guys, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I think the average American, especially, like my husband and I, we have canned goods and we have boxes of pasta and some meat in the freezer. And, we could survive on what we have in the house. We go to the grocery store because we want something different than what we have. We do go to the grocery store once or twice a month to really stock up, but not, you don't have to get crazy and buy 200 rolls of toilet paper it's crazy. Yeah, spring break triggers a lot of cold and flu because people are moving around, traveling and stuff, and they bring new stuff home, new colds and bugs and stuff from other areas, and they bring it around. So I always try to be a little bit more careful this time of year, but yeah. I'm not going to go buy 25 pounds of rice that I won't use in a lifetime.
No.
We go through the water. We go through the water. Ella, I copied that link. I'm going to put it on my sticky note, one of my sticky notes, so I'll put it on that one.
Right, Darlene. That's kind of how I was. Darlene B said she was raised to always be prepared for most anything. That way you don't have to worry with people in the stores. Exactly. Exactly. If I ran out of milk and eggs, I still have other things in my house I can eat. Now, if I ran out of cigarettes,
Oh, Brandy
people
said,
would be in
I
big
have,
trouble.
Yeah.
Sandy says she has a Sam's membership. She wonders what it's like there. Because, people buy in bulk.
Yeah.
My concern with you, Darlene, is how would you get the food for your animals? That's what I wonder.
Mm-hmm.
Sonia, you so crazy. Look, I am in La La Land. Sandy
John, have you really been sick 2 days already?
Oh man, John's still sick. Not scared, but prepared. That's what, maybe he's done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, John. You got to get better. You got to get better. I'm writing your name down again.
Yeah. Good morning, Erwin Oracles. Good morning to you. Good morning, Erwin Oracles. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
But yeah, I think that there's a lot of other places to waste your energy. Now, I have to go around people tonight, and I don't, honestly, other than church on Sunday, I don't get around. And then, even then, because people are such creatures of habit, I sit near the same people every week because we all have our little spaces in our pews that we sit in every week. And then, like tonight, when Rent gets home from work, we need to go vote because it's our primary voting day today. And so I'll be standing in line with the people that are vote, but they did say that if people are concerned that they would they'll make concessions for you, like they will let you like stand in another area and basically keep your space in line and whatever. But whatever, I'm not going to freak out that much. I'm not going to make it hard on somebody else because
Well, I've just prayed about it. I prayed when I always do that in the mornings, and it was so cloudy that I couldn't see the moon. But
Okay, well, are you afraid you're going to catch it and die? Is that what the big deal is? Because the mortality rate is very low on it.
yeah,
And the bulk of the people that are dying from it are over 80, and
right.
they've got a compromised system anyway from other ailments.
Traci,
I
somebody
worry
wants their
about good
song.
morning to Kevin. Good morning to you. Good morning to Kevin. Good morning to you. Good morning to Lily. Good morning to you. Good morning to Lily. Good morning to you.
Hi, Lily.
But look, Erwin, yes, we are crazy. So, believe what John says. We are pretty crazy. This morning you caught us sleepy and tired. But
I do worry that I have underlying health conditions that if it was more, right now there's 0 cases in my county. So if it were to get way more rampant in our area, I would be a little bit more concerned because I do have a lot of underlying health conditions. But even then, I'm not any more freaked out about it than I am about catching the flu any year,
Yeah.
well, this morning I did pray for people that are stuck on ships, that were on cruises. They're still stuck on ships. I prayed for anybody that has caught it,
Mm-hmm.
and for people to not be so afraid, and for
Mm-hmm.
it not to be as bad as what you never can tell with the government. They'll either play it up too much, or they don't give you, or they play it down. And so, they just cause panic and hysteria. If it's not that bad, then that's a poor choice to get that out and make people
Mm-hmm.
feel like they've got to fight in a grocery store to get the last
Right.
whatever.
Good morning to Crystal. Good morning to you. Good morning to Crystal. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Crystal.
Good morning, AJC Magic. Good morning to you. Good morning, AJC Magic. Good morning to you.
You guys, we have our full crew this morning. We sure do.
Yeah, Willow said the same thing. Not scared of dying from them, just super cautious to avoid since my system isn't good in shape to fight it off. That's kind of how I feel exactly, Willow. Is that I don't want to get sick and have to recuperate from it, because when I get the flu or something, it really gets me down, like Darlene was this winter when she had the flu and they were so sick at her house. But I'm more worried about that than dying from it.
Yeah. My respiratory system isn't great, and they say that that's what it hits, is the respiratory system. So
it's the same with MawMaw.
I don't think it's around here. Dwayne, have you heard of anything in Utah? I haven't heard of it. Of course, I don't watch the local news anyway.
Yeah.
It's all right. I just noticed something. How in the world is our name showing up and we have the banner?
I don't know.
Huh.
What's Sandy's name?
Guess who?
Dwayne said only 1 case, Sandy.
Yeah. Oh, in St. George. Okay. Yeah, I would be more afraid for Lee than I would be for anybody. Lee and Kim both.
Right.
Kevin said it's the government to take attention away from something else. They are scheming to get more of your money by ways of taxes.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, you really don't know what to believe anymore. Used to, you believed what the radio told you before, say, a lot of television commercials. Mm-hmm. Now it's kind of an overload. It's too much information. It's too much to process.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Well, Casey, I heard it in his bedroom. It's almost like any other flu. They're concerned about small children and older people, because of, older, you get on different medicines like Sandy, like you're on blood thinner and your respiratory and all that. So what I was listening to sounded like exactly what they say every flu season.
But yeah, I've only heard of deaths in the United States. The only people that I've heard that have died from it have been elderly with other underlying health issues. Like Sandy said, very elderly, like in their 80s, not,
I was listening to a guy from the CDC today, and he said that people under 19, it doesn't seem to affect.
Mm-hmm.
So the small kids are not, it's not getting to them. It's people like me. Ah!
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did I miss it? It's Brandy's birthday. Brandy, how did I miss it? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Wait, no. She says no, it's not her birthday.
Why is Kevin saying happy birthday, Brandy? Tomorrow.
Kevin, you made me sing halfway.
Tomorrow is her birthday. Brandy, tomorrow is my 31st wedding anniversary.
Well, I'm going to finish it. Happy birthday to you for tomorrow, in case I don't see you or hear from you. During oh, there I go reading.
Dwayne said it's a good thing he's only mentally 14. Good morning, Menviel Gal. Good morning to you. Good morning, Menviel Gal. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for coming. Well, my thing is I've got to go to my doctor. And I really think I caught that flu bug from the emergency room in December. And it did take me a month to get, and really, I still wasn't over it when we were still doing this. I just, I ran a fever for days. Yeah, you guys, yesterday was my granddaughter's birthday. She turned 21. And
wow.
Yeah, I'm not old, I'm not old enough to have a 21-year-old granddaughter. I'm just saying. And Brandy, you make sure she don't have no babies. I'm too young to be a great grandma. Too young. Oh wow, they've got 4 cases in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
I just, it is what it's going to be, and we can't do anything about it. I hand sanitize anyway. You go to the grocery store. Oh, Brandy, I understand.
Well, you're going to hear of a lot more cases because they weren't testing hardly anybody.
Right.
And now they've got more of the test kits. So they're going to be testing more people. So the numbers are going to shoot up. It's going to go crazy.
Yeah. Oh, Amber, we have a praise report.
Right. That's good that there's no surgery.
Yeah.
I do understand the frustration of not knowing still what's wrong, but believe me, you don't want back surgery at your age.
No.
Too many incidences of failed back surgery.
It will.
My first one was at 21.
Yeah.
Way too young.
Yeah.
You guys see what my husband brought me this morning? Up there.
He's such a sweet man.
McDonald's. That's what I told him I wanted for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I got to go 40 miles to get.
Oh,
I don't have to go 40 miles, but I got to go a ways.
yes, I licked the lid, you guys. Licked the lid.
Ella
And
said that they're working on a faster test. Yeah, that was the issue, though, that we were just didn't have enough supply of the test, so they weren't testing everybody. Only people that had been at risk because of where they traveled. They weren't testing anybody that hadn't traveled out of the states. So if there are people that were exposed from people who had traveled out of the states, they weren't going to catch them because they weren't even testing them.
Sandy, did you used to do rodeos?
A little bit, yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. John, it was horses that messed me up. Yeah.
Dang.
Horses did me in.
Brandy said her mom sent her a screenshot that she posted. You know, sometimes, Brandy, when we're hurting because one of our kids aren't speaking to us, it's hard for somebody else to show you a post that they posted because, you know, it's just, it makes it to me harder. I imagine, see, that opens a wound sometimes. Somebody has good intentions. But sometimes when we're upset because our kids aren't talking to us, and heck, me and Brandy went through the same thing. Is that not right, Brandy? Oh, we'd go through times we wouldn't talk either.
Men BL Gale said that there was a dad and a daughter that were ordered to quarantine, and the father broke quarantine to take his daughter to a dance. And it's people like that that cause the spread that makes the, I mean, use your head, people. Just use your brain.
That's just selfish.
Yeah.
That they're willing to make other people sick so that they can go out and have a good time for what,
for a few hours. Yeah. That's just it. It doesn't take rocket science. It just takes a little bit of using your brain, being smart.
See, I thought alcohol was the only thing in the hand sanitizer that kills the germs. I just thought it was regular alcohol that does it. And they just put something in it to where it doesn't dry your skin out as bad. Oh, what I was going to say about about December, the hospitals were having to turn people away or not. It said, unless it is an emergency, do not go to the hospital to visit anyone. How bad last year's flu was. Or they didn't really want to call it a flu around here, but that's what it was. And then they handed out those things to put over your mouth if you even felt like it.
Yeah.
Brandy, I understand because, you know, I'm going through the same thing. It's hard to be a mom and not know where your daughter's at, not know how she is. It is hard. That is hard, Brandy.
Aisha Joy, good morning to you. Good morning, Aisha Joy. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Laura Beth. Good morning to you. Good morning, Laura Beth. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. She likes to clap, you guys. I have to put emphasis on the clap for her and MawMaw.
If everybody took this kind of stuff seriously and used their brain for a little bit of common sense that God gave it to us for, it wouldn't spread as fast as it's spreading.
Oh, I didn't realize you could see Bailey when she come in here. Really, she's not giving me love. She just wants to lick the lid.
Yeah.
She smells chocolate.
Darling, did you see that Laura Beth appreciated your better than half-hearted clap for her?
Oh, okay, that's better. Yeah.
Aisha Joy, I showed you some love, and you're getting very close to your, like, Aisha Joy is less than 150 from her 1,000.
Yep. And that's one thing, you guys, I say we're a spiritual growth. You know, we do spiritual growth. Not a growth channel that way, but still, we show each other love in here, Aisha. And Minivale, if I said that right. Yeah, if you guys don't have our new people, our new guests that are in here, please do. Please show them some love and let them know what we do here, you know.
I haven't, you know, Sonia, I haven't been, and honestly, I don't, if I leave the house, I keep a little bit of a small bottle of hand sanitizer in my purse that I will use, but in my house, I mean, I just use normal cleaning techniques and wash my hands with soap and water, and I don't know, maybe I should be more, but
All
I don't
right,
think
Willow's about to go to bed.
What?
Willow is about to go to bed.
Okay.
See you
Love
later,
you, Willow.
She's going to take a nap and then get back up and go to Dollar Tree and Walmart. You know, we have to rest up for those things.
Yeah.
How many do you have? Let me see, Rosie.
Well,
Not
I need to go too. I've got to go to the eye doctor and the MRI today. So
Okay.
I will see you guys later.
Love you,
most
Sandy.
definitely. I love
Love
you.
you guys.
Yeah. Crystal don't have much. Crystal, I'm just sitting there looking at all your colorful thing up there. I love it. Have you seen her new layout, Traci? Let me share screen. If you don't care, Crystal, I'll share screen. See how pretty?
Oh, that's pretty. I like it.
I love it. See, I don't know how to do layouts like that for mine, but that is so pretty. But you guys, it's more than just pretty.
What? Laura Beth, that's insane.
Uh-oh.
Laura Beth read what her last comment.
All right, let me see. Oh, wow.
I will definitely I'm putting you on my list of prayers, Laura Beth. That's ridiculous.
Oh, my goodness. Let me,
Crystal said she can show you how to do it.
well, we're going to have to do that one day, Crystal, because I've had that same background. I kind of like that. But we do more than just drink coffee and talk.
Right?
Some days we do.
Laura Beth, that's difficult. That's hard. And I'm sure that you have some that you've been regular students that you've been tutoring for a while. That's just sad.
Yeah. I mean, it's sort of like when I had daycare. You get to know. It's sort of like us.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys just send us a message and said, I can no longer come on your channel. That's, I mean, to me, that is what it would feel like. And I'm going to take my earrings off. Can't nobody see them. Oh, yeah.
There was one she had established a good rapport with named Bashar, and they don't even let them tell their email address. So they can't ever. That's sad.
It is.
I'll be praying, Laura, but that is just devastating. You're right. Devastating.
Girl, I got so upset when I had let a couple of my daycare, a few of my daycare children for different reasons. It would break my heart. It would absolutely break my heart. Girl, I know your daddy was calling me. I put it on mute because ever since now that I have his Keurig machine brandy, he brought it back. He brought me back the box of coffee that he had over there.
That's cool. You too, Marie. You have a blessed day too.
Yes, baby. And I love you, Marie. She said, yes, and nobody join Cambly unless you don't care how you are treated. It's sad. It is sad because you get to know, the children.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know what's going on. I just don't know. It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you'll get something. When? He was earlier.
That's true, Laura Beth, but it still doesn't make up for them treating you poorly, not giving you any reason at all, just terminating you. That's
not
not very professional. They would have expected you to give them notice.
Brandy, I guess Brandy's talking about that he called me by my name. Yeah, a lot of people that call me both here. Well, Laura Beth, where one door closes, another's open. And that's what we're going to pray about, that God will open another door. When I had to come out of work with disability and
that was the scariest thing I ever did, was stop working.
And I didn't have any money. Long-term disability, they do that. Long-term, short-term, they do that. Try to get their lawyers or try to get their people to say you're not sick enough, and then you have to wait forever. But God opened this door. I wouldn't be here, I guess. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have been doing this if I had money coming in. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I've gotten one check, but I haven't got another one. So from YouTube, but that's okay. Yeah. That's okay. But the whole point is, Casey, because I was so depressed and God kept at him, things happened the way they did.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Brandy, Kevin, a lot of people, you'll hear a lot of people in here now that you're on, can hear. They'll call me either Darlene or Norgus. I told Kevin, I said, that's okay. I'm just going to stay Norgus. I'm not worried about it. I like Norgus better than Darlene, so that is who I am. Whether I'm Norgus or Norgus, and some people think Norgus is a man. Sometimes I correct them and sometimes I don't. If it is whatever it is. And if you guys ever see behind me pairs of socks laying around, my husband bought all new socks. Sonia, that was my handy dandy Keurig. Yes. Sonia. Sonia, you're a mess. You are a mess. You're like the female version of Dwayne.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Brandy. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. And that
Exactly.
is so true. I mean, I'd never met Traci. I'd never met you guys. I just and it's amazing. Even when I rewatched Friday because I couldn't get out of bed until later. But I was watching again, I was rewatching Friday, which was on Sandy's channel. And then Traci came on. So I sat here and it was so enjoyable listening to you guys. And to see you, Sonia. That just tickled me.
Good morning, exploring with DP. Good morning to you. Good morning, exploring with DP. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Oh, that's so funny. No, Norgus. I never ever asked Sonia to go in the corner. So that's the difference, Sonia. We won't put you in the corner because you have your hands full. You have a husband and a dad and all your kids living in the same house.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, look, she would want to go to the corner. I'm in the corner. Everybody, leave me alone. This is my corner.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you guys, I left this open-ended again today. And I did send a link to a gentleman, and I'm not going to say who because I want it to be a surprise one day. Today, I don't think he'll be able to pop on today. And some people said they would like Tuesday interviews, and then most of the time, art therapy to come back. Oh my goodness. I did. Ella's used to other channels. I didn't even think that way. Oh, no. Dwayne's just wanting some mischief. Sonia, see, even I knew. You see what reputation you've given yourself, Dwayne, mothership products. But I didn't think that way either. I just thought he'd say, "Hey, let's do this." Sort of like when Sandy's on here, and Sandy and LizzAnn is on here at the same time, and I have to step away.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Oh, when the cat's away, the mice will play."
Yes. All right, Dave. Super Dave updated Argentina, Ecuador, China, Indonesia earthquakes.
Oh boy.
See, we don't know that. I mean, unless you guys go to people that are seeing the actual earthquakes and stuff that's happening. I like that Dave posts them. I like that I get these pop-ups. And tsunamis. You don't realize how many of these countries get hit by stuff because the news don't talk about that. The news just talks about other things, and now it's politics and stuff like that. So just remember that some of these countries are still having earthquakes. Brandy, yes, bless her, you guys. You're just look, my daughter's getting payback. She's getting payback because I never had privacy, Brandy. You guys would still come open the door if I was in the bathroom. So that's it. That's it. You're getting payback.
Mm-hmm.
From Australia, you can go everywhere, even in the corner with Dwayne.
Exactly.
See, now look. Sonia, you never told me if you had Facebook, I don't think, yesterday. But if you email me your address, and plus I'm sticking pins in my map to the right, a lot of you guys wasn't on, so I'll show you. See, Dwayne, you must know that. No, Dwayne, you're a ex-sailor. No, you weren't a sailor. That was Derek. I'm telling you. I bet she can out cuss you. That child. I'm just saying. That, Dwayne, don't tell her come in the corner with you and swear, because you would, I guarantee you would blush at Brandy's swearing. Goodness. And she's louder than me. I promise you, she's louder than me. But I have to say, she was good. Oh, yeah. So, see, you're a Marine and you guys probably swore too. Swore. Yeah, there's no word as sweared. Swore. Oh, goodness. Joel is on Facebook.
Joel is on Facebook. Good morning to Joel. Good morning to you. Good morning to Joel. Good morning to you. Darling, I'm really starting to have a really difficult time keeping my eyes open, period.
Yes. Yeah, I will be okay.
I love
promise.
you.
I love you too.
I love everyone in the chat.
Go.
I'm just, I'm beat. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Look, we've been struggling. We have been struggling. Don't worry about it. Go to bed, honey.
All right. I'm going to go lay down. I love you.
I love you too, babe. Ooh, then it was me. Okay. Let me see. Uh-oh. I'm trying to tie it. All right, Joel. All right, Brandy, let me see. Let me send. Let's see. Hold on, Brandy. You guys, don't leave me yet. I am trying to send out the link. What? Oh my goodness, I almost sent the wrong link out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Girl, I'm reading Sonia's. Okay. Dwayne, are you at home or are you at work? Inquiring minds want to know. All right, let me find. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm telling you, we are not up to snuff, as they also say. I've heard my grandmama say, not up to snuff. I don't know what snuff has to do with being tired. You see what happens when people are at work? They stay on YouTube. Oh, but you guys, I will be so glad when we can go on the other side, and I can even do stuff on, go on the channel with Bougie Bear, that she does crafting on her channel. I'll enjoy that. Oh, there she is. Good morning.
Good morning.
Why are you in the dark? Why are you in the dark?
I don't have any lamps in my room. We have limited lighting in here without turning the overhead light on. I have the TV on so there'll be some light.
Well, you're fine.
But if I turn on the overhead light, it hurts my eyes real bad.
Sonia said, she said, laugh out loud, love it. Love it. The outhouse corner, depending on how bad you've been, will depend on which corner they put you in. Spider, snakes. Yeah, I think I swear too.
Yeah, I don't do spiders. We all know that.
And nobody me and Casey are the only ones. We don't kill spiders.
Tiffany likes them too.
No. She had one, but now it terrified her. It got out that time.
You had that tarantula one.
Yeah, she wanted it, and her Uncle Jeff got her one, and then she was scared of it. She was terrified of it. Your dad was terrified of it.
Girl, I had the bug man come out here because of the spiders. I was like, no. Well, the kids, spiders get on you when you sleep. A lot. They're actually attracted to saliva. Like, when you drool when you sleep. And the kids and Shane and I just kept having these spider bites. I had one on my face that I still have. I don't know how the lighting is, but it's right.
Yep, you got your finger up. Yeah.
Right there.
It made a hole?
No, it's just like a purplish bruise. Like I went to the doctor about it. And it just left like a purplish bruise. And my mom has one similar she's had for like 10 years or so.
See, even Ella says she doesn't kill them. She just takes them right back outside.
No, Jesus. When Bradley got bit by a brown recluse,
now,
you know how men are babies about going to the hospital or doctor or anything. And we kept telling him, you need to go get this seen about. And his whole elbow was swollen.
Oh, my goodness.
Fast. And listen, we squeezed so much pus out of that thing that it filled up a Dixie cup.
I can't hear that part.
And so finally he went to the hospital.
The thing with brown recluse, that can cause you flu-like symptoms. That can kill people.
I know. Don't I know it? I don't do spiders. Snakes I'm not afraid of. I know I sent y'all that picture of that baby snake that somehow got in our house. Like, I guess because of Daddy, I'm not really afraid of snakes. Now, if I come upon a rattlesnake in the woods by myself, I'm going to be afraid, but I just don't have a general fear of snakes.
Yeah, growing up with your dad, us going snake hunting, that was fun. You know, it's weird that all you guys
wanted to go.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I still do.
Rosie, I keep calling you Rosie. I know that. But yeah, she said she was bit by a spider on her foot, got a bad rash all over her chest and face. It felt like her skin was on fire. Different ones can do different things. And Sonia, I can't even imagine what kind of spiders you guys get in Australia, because you guys have a whole Crystal.
No, I can't think about it. No, I've seen some of the videos. No. They are monster spiders out there.
In case you guys, some of you weren't on when Brandy popped in the other day, this is our oldest daughter. Brandy she just turned tomorrow. She will be 38. 38.
25.
Oh, Brandy.
I know. Don't. When I actually did turn 25, I had this depression thing. I don't know why it was 25, because people usually do it at like 30 and then 40.
I haven't done it yet. Look.
Well, I went through it at 25. I can't imagine how bad it's going to be when I
So,
hit 40.
all right, instead of singing to you tomorrow, this one I'm going to sing to you now. Knock, knock, knocking on 40's door. Knock, knock, knocking on 40's door.
Shane turns 40 on April the 7th.
Oh, so Dwayne said that both Heather and Natalie both got bitten by a hobo spider. Heather has a scar.
What is a hobo spider? I don't even want
Now,
to know.
he lives in Utah, so that's like kind of desert, you know.
Yeah, No, I say I would, if I could move anywhere, it would be, somewhere where it's warm year round. But you would have to move to a desert type area, and then you would have, and I just couldn't deal with, before we walked out on our front porches or back porches, and there'd be snakes out there, which, like I said, doesn't scare me. Daddy was always there to, do his thing.
Rosie's Closet, which is Crystal, she said that happened to her at 25 too, Brandy. She'll be 40 this year.
Okay, so you understand, you get it.
But she says she's fine about turning 40. It was the 25 mark, I guess, that bothered her.
Shane tells everybody that I am 45 and has them believe in it. And I'm like,
oh, wait, you tell him to stop that. Because what's that make your daddy and your mom? That made them kids having a
real young.
I haven't heard from your mom lately. That's kind of.
I don't hear from her a whole lot. I miss her real bad. She came the other day though when my furniture was delivered. She was hoping to, get to see it, but they hadn't made it. They were supposed to deliver between 9 and 10 in the morning, so I paced all day because I've been waiting for it for 2 weeks, and I paced all day, and they didn't show up until 5 or 5:30, and I guess I got a heel spur because my right heel is like killing me, and I'm having to force myself to go to the gym and work out.
Manuela and Sonia. Manuela got bit by a honeybee, and then Sonia is allergic to bees and wasps. My ex-husband was allergic to bees. Bees. And I was so scared the first time Tiffany got stung by a bee, because you never know.
Right.
You really never know what's inherited.
Yeah.
So I did send before I don't know if you knew it, Brandy, my ex-sister-in-law passed, Lynn. But I did ask about, what was on that side of the family as far as illness and stuff.
Yeah.
A banana spider. Yes, those are huge.
I'm glad I'm not looking at it. I'll have nightmares for ages.
Good morning, Rambling Hit. Tracy's not here. Look. Me and her both was about asleep this morning. We've been just struggling, and she's in the chat, but she had to go. But this is my dog. Quit yawning.
I can't help it. This bed is ridiculous.
This is my daughter, the oldest daughter, Rambling Hit. This is Brandy Lynn.
Good morning.
But yeah, I'm trying to wake up. And in case any of you guys, I'll say it again, if you weren't on yesterday, this behind us is my art room. Oh, there goes Cat. It's my art room, and jewelry. Brandy, Casey, he's OCD, and you know how I just had jewelry just all over the place in front of the window. I like looking at it. No, that boy done got a box, and he just was emptying stuff in that box, and I'm kind of looking like, he said, we'll sort it later. So
yeah.
Rambling Hicks said, hey, Brandy Lynn.
Hi, good morning.
Oh no. Now look, I'm just saying, Sonia, I wouldn't be walking at night. When I went, she said, when I went to Queensland for a holiday, there were spiders as big as your face in the walk paths at night. I'd walk along with a big stick just so I didn't have any fall on me. No. See, you know, on the beach, little bitty crabs come out at night. I did
Oh,
not
I
know
love
that.
those.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
So
they come up from the sand. They like to
I
disappear.
know. I
It's
freak
so
out.
cute.
Well, they ain't cute to me. See, we all have something we don't like.
Yeah.
So I don't.
David and I, when we went before he went away, you know, when Star was a baby, we're out on the beach at night, and they came out, and we caught one and took it back to the hotel room.
See, Darlene, somebody told me it was uncanny. Oh, Denise said it was uncanny of you and Casey, how much you guys look alike.
Oh yeah, it's unreal.
And did you see the picture on Facebook of Casey and Kevin sitting at the table together? When I look back at that picture, I'm like, oh my gosh, they look just alike.
There are some pictures where, like, I was going through all MawMaw's pictures yesterday, and there's some pictures where I have to, like, of Casey as a baby and pictures of me as a baby, and I have to look real close and kind of actually go by the coloring of the photos themselves and like the surroundings
Yeah.
and like what the time frame, like what the styles and stuff were, to actually be able to tell whether it was me or Casey.
Yeah. Well, and then Casey, when
And
Seth was started growing, there were times that Seth reminded me of Casey when he was real little.
he has our eyes, that's why.
And then he grew up, and now he don't look like Heath.
He does, though. You have to hang around him enough and see that grin. When that grin gets on his face, Lord have mercy.
Well, see, I wasn't around Heath long enough. You know what I'm saying?
I was around him too long.
But oh no, Seth is, and he has to know it. We're talking about my grandson, you guys. Oh, Darling B, yes, you guys got those huge tarantulas, and that's the kind that we had in our house that I would handle. Yeah.
I can't do it. I think you tried to get me to do it too,
Yeah.
and I was not having it.
But
spiders and Chucky, those are the two things I can't do.
oh, okay. So I'm gonna read off of Facebook. Joel said huntsman spiders and redback spiders are the two most known, and he's in Australia too. Funnel web spiders are also bad ones. Very rare do I see any of them here where I live in Australia. I had a pet huntsman spider when I was a teen. They are beautiful creatures like anything. They only bite when mistreated. Yeah, that's how tarantulas are. Okay, see, Sonia, that's kind of what he's talking about. They get big trapdoor spiders. They're funny to watch. So the biggest house spider you normally get in Victoria is a huntsman or a wolf spider. And you and Joel are actually talking about the same thing, Sonia, because he right now he's on Facebook, but he's in Australia too. We get wolf spiders here.
Wolf spiders just look scary.
Yeah, they're pretty
not
good.
Poisonous, right?
They're real good at eating.
Don't
bugs.
they look like another spider? Is it the brown recluse? Don't they?
No.
Look like a brown recluse?
Wolf spiders are big. They can get as big as tarantulas.
I mean, they're like handful big.
Not all of them, but I guess they can be. But we get them here, and they kind of look like tan tarantulas.
There was one in our house in Valley one time, and I couldn't even bring myself to smash it because I'm scared to get that close to them. And so one of the kids, I believe it was Star, got a glass and just sat it over it. And I was freaking out. And I was like watching it. And I was like, no, what are we going to do? You know, how are we going to get this out of here? And I did the paper under the glass thing. And I was shaking the whole way out the back door. I mean, I was shaking like a stripper. I'm telling you what.
Look, did you just say you were shaking like a stripper?
Shaking like a stripper. I was scared to death.
Dwayne, if you're still here, I know your mind is just trying to think up what you're going to say.
Well, I can't see what everyone's saying. I can just see me and you, and then the casual ones that pop up on the screen. I'm trying to figure out how to fix because I've had this iPhone for like a year and a half now, and before that, I was an Android person my whole life, and so I still have not figured out everything about my iPhone.
It took me a while. Casey helped me.
I'm trying to figure out how to subscribe to get notifications before both you and Casey go live so I can be watching,
Well, heck, even if you do that, it's kind of up in the air. Uh-oh. See, Dwayne he was like, no, that's their daughter. I better not say anything. He said, laugh out loud. I am being good.
My daddy will come and find you if my husband don't first.
Don't let her fool you. Lord have mercy.
I was showing Angela pictures of Daddy last night. The one of him at the kitchen table that's in MawMaw's family album that I shared, and then the one of Daddy sitting on the motorcycle. And I sent those pictures to her. I said, who does this look like? She said, is that your dad? And I said, yes. She said, oh, my daddy issues. And I said,
who said that?
Angela. And I said, who does it look like? She said, Shane, with 3 exclamation points. I said, yeah, they are so much alike.
They are. And Shane is so sweet. I love him. I love him.
Me too.
I was talking about him last night to my friend Denise, and I told her.
You should call him during the day sometimes. He loves to talk.
I told her, I said, he also comes from a family that weren't affectionate.
At all. They were very hateful.
Sonia, that's my Keurig again. Don't everybody need their own Keurig in their room? I mean, Brandy, your daddy gave up his Keurig from across the street.
I'm telling you.
But, I told her, and I knew you wouldn't care, but it was me and Denise. And I told her, I said, my son-in-law comes from a family that weren't affectionate to him. They, I said, the I love yous and the hugs and stuff like that. I said, but I never failed to tell him that I love him.
Because you never failed to tell us you loved us. And Daddy and MawMaw were always, they said their I love yous too. MawMaw more than Daddy did. But Daddy and still does, always says every time, I'm proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
And he just never had that. And so he's still 10 years later growing into it, like he's never known it to be so wonderful,
Yeah.
Of course, he never was really serious with anyone other than his first love.
Yeah.
He married Randy, but he only married her because of the kids or
Yeah.
because of little Shane. And Lord have mercy, I've got to go to court with him in the morning because he got mad and he pulled a sergeant move and he broke our TV, busted windows out of the house, and was about to bust my car windows out. So I got to go to juvenile court with him in the morning.
Oh my goodness, he's going to have to get a handle on his anger issues. And how old is he?
He just turned 14 yesterday. Him and Star have the same birthday.
Sonia, you so crazy. Sonia said, "You making me want to go to the toilet again." Laugh out loud. Look, you better stay out of the bathroom because you can't. Look, you're having to use those paper towels.
I was about to say you're going to run out of toilet paper and you're not going to be able to buy any. I just thought of that because I think we've got like 3 or 4 rolls left, and that's not saying much.
But
with 5
Brandy,
people.
they don't even have them in their where she buys groceries, so she had to get paper towels.
I haven't even thought about it until someone said it, this morning on this channel. Like I was at Walmart yesterday, but all those things have not crossed my mind because honestly, I guess the impact of it is not as deadly as the flu is, but people are just, scared and freaking out.
Right.
Like,
I'm going on Facebook. I'm going to send you the link so after a while that you can watch what it's like where she has to buy groceries.
Okay.
And you'll see. I mean, like she said, even the baby wipes and all that. All of.
I had a talk because today was our first confirmed case in Fayette County.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. And there's 2 cases in Fulton County in Atlanta. But today in Fayette County there was 1 confirmed case, and this was like in the wee hours of the night. But it was still today. So I sat the kids down and I had a talk with them, and I was just like, you guys, wash your hands with the soap. If you get a chance, wash your face in the bathroom. Kaylee can't really because she wears makeup. But, I said, don't be, sharing food with anyone, just kind of keep your distance as much as you can. I realize it's a virus and it's transmitted through the air, but just try to be cautious because when we get sick over here, I'm a big old baby when I get sick. Even just a common cold. I am just bedridden for weeks, and then I want my mama real bad, real bad. I want my mama when I'm sick, when I'm in pain, all that. She was there for all of my surgeries when I had cancer. She was just, what I'm saying? You just want your mama. And I'm big old mama's baby when it comes to that. But she can't really get up this way. It's not far from Noonan. It's just the travel.
Sonia in Australia said we have 3 deaths, 100 confirmed cases. One of them is about 10 kilometers away from her.
Wow.
Good morning, Destiny.
Good morning, Destiny.
My Shamrock Pixie chick. Look, girl, I put that link out there on Christian Womanhood.
I was looking up the how you search for your like ancestry or whatever, and you get the best results you can without having to actually pay for it.
Yeah.
And the Crawleys are originated from Ireland.
Oh, yeah.
So we're Irish.
Yeah.
So we can honestly wear the shirts that say, "Kiss me, I'm Irish."
Yeah, I still want to do, because we got that flagpole on the upper lot that we bought years ago.
Yeah.
There's still a flagpole there. And I want to buy the Crawley flag, with the crest.
Mm-hmm.
And, I want to have that up there.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Because, MawMaw was more Crawley. When you marry somebody, when you're together for a long time, you realize you were that longer than you were your original.
Right. I haven't changed my name, but legally, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it doesn't make me any less his wife, and these kids' mama,
You never changed your name? You're still going by Brandy Lynn Crawley without
legally.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Cofield, it was legally Cofield. And when David and I divorced, I went back to Crawley. And since Heath and I didn't, legally marry, I couldn't go to Hamby.
Wait, Manuela, we love you, and you have a good night. And she says, love all of you, even crazy Dwayne in the corner. See you next time. I love you. Be here in the morning. And here is my other daughter that I talk about, my
Yay.
pixie
Hello.
chick. And Destiny, this is my oldest daughter. See the resemblance between her and Casey?
The side
Very
view.
much so.
That's where you can really see
that nose,
Hold
that
on, Casey.
the
Casey
crawly
don't wear
lip.
glasses, doesn't
Yeah.
That's it right there.
And the crawly gap. Did you ever have your gap fixed?
Mine fixed itself.
Oh, they used to have the gap. Karen had hers fixed.
Yeah, well, I had
she
it
got
for
braces.
a little while, but it wasn't like Aunt Karen's was. It's not like Daddy's was. But before I had my wisdom teeth removed, or they had to be cut out because they couldn't come through, they were literally all four of them were growing in sideways, so they pushed my teeth together. So that was an awesome blessing because we took all three of the kids to the orthodontist, and they were like talking about $4,300 a piece, and insurance won't pay. And Shane, he's a great provider, but he said, you know what? They can pay for that crap themselves when they get grown. And I was like, okay, whatever you say, I mean, we paid for Seth's, but Seth actually did not have space for all his teeth to come in.
Wait, good morning, Andor. Andor is on Facebook. Good morning, honey.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And Ann, that is my daughter up there, and that is Pixie Chicky that we all know. Brandy, I couldn't hear you just then.
I didn't say anything.
Oh. Look, I'm looking at the screen, and I saw you
smoking. I was blowing out that last bit of cigarette smoke and putting it out.
Destiny, I tell you what, girl. I am so sorry I couldn't come on with you Saturday. We had to take Spooky Dookie back to the vet to have her a checkup, and then go to Kroger.
Who's Spooky Dookie?
Bailey.
Oh, I never heard you call her that.
Yeah, it's so funny. The first time I had the phone trying to let Destiny see what she looked like, and when Destiny spoke to her, she took off running wild. She'd jump off the bed, jump off the bed, jump on the bed, jump off the bed, and jump at the phone and jump back. Destiny laughed so hard, and then I said, watch this, she's in Casey's room. And I went in there with my phone and said, say something to her, Destiny. And when she did, she just went crazy again. Casey said, what is wrong with her? I said, Destiny spoke to her.
I scared her.
Look at Molly. She is so sad because she can't get in this new bed. And
you banished her?
Well, with the new mattress, because she's 8 years old, and just recently she started having some accidents, only twice. And if it'll void our warranty if there's any kind of stain.
Yeah.
So,
Can you hear Pickles?
Oh yeah, yes, I do.
Definitely.
Sonia said her 15-year-old daughter needs braces. I'm going to have to cut my arm and my leg off just to pay for it.
Don't I know it? Like I said, Seth, it was a necessity.
Very expensive.
Oh, which one is doing the cat? Which one's doing the wolf whistle?
Pickles.
Mr. Pickles. Whoop, yeah. Destiny, I don't know if you knew, but Bonnie died yesterday. Our raccoon.
No.
Oh,
yeah.
Man, no.
Brandy, I didn't know if you knew.
I didn't.
Yeah, your daddy. Your daddy was heartbroken.
Yes.
He was heartbroken.
Oh, I'm sure.
And he was still kind of quiet
Is there a reason,
last
or
night.
does she live her lifespan?
No, I mean, raccoons that are, say, somebody's feeding them and taking care of them can live 25 years.
Well, you guys have had them.
We've just
almost-
had her 5 years.
Is that all? Because I thought you got them right when me and Shane got together. I
No,
was
we've
almost
had
100.
her 5 years.
From
And-
baby?
Here.
From being
Oh,
a baby?
look at her baby. Look
Aw.
at that. It's a Pomeranian. Isn't it Pomeranian?
Yeah, she's a Pom. Ziggy's around here somewhere. I just don't know where. He's probably into something too.
I know.
He's so
Bailey has been
bad.
quiet. I didn't put her up. She's really, really quiet in my bedroom.
Oh, wow. Oh.
I hope I don't go in.
Uh-oh.
Molly freaks out when I turn these vibrators on the bed because I've been letting her up here during the day. She's really, really depressed. Like, she growled at Kaylee last night when Kaylee come to pick her up out of my lap in my chair, and take her to bed with her, because I thought that would be a good transition for her to sleep with the kids, with one of the kids or whatever. That way she wouldn't feel like abandoned, because I mean, she's been up my butt for 8 years, and she's not handling it well at all. And so I told Shane, I was like, I'm gonna give this a couple more days, but if it goes on for too much longer, she's coming back in the bed with me. I don't care what happens.
And when I told Kevin, or no, it was me and Casey when we made up my bed yesterday. I said, we pray for people's pets.
They're family.
Yeah, we pray for people when they're heartbroken, when one of their furry or feathered babies pass on. And I said, so I was in somebody's channel and I asked for prayers for the family because of the loss of our Bonnie. And I said, it really does help.
It does.
Because I was just at peace about it yesterday. But then when we went out the door last night to go get Frosties, we had a Frosty run. It's like the first thing I did when I stepped out my back door, it was to look to see what Bonnie was doing. And I just stood there and I said, oh my goodness, I was just watching for Bonnie.
Well, when Kimbo died, for a month after he died, I could still hear his nails in there clicking on the kitchen floor. And I could still feel him laying on my feet, because that, even though, like, Shane gave him to me for our first wedding anniversary. But he was, more of a daddy's boy. But, I mean, he loved me, and he slept on my feet at night and kept them warm. And, like, I could still feel his weight on my feet. Like, it was just weird. And I cried. I was down for so.
Uh-oh, where'd you go, Brandy?
Sorry, I got a call. Shane called in. I call him back. But, anywho, yeah, it took me a long time. I still, just wish every day.
This is the weirdest
he
thing
was with us.
that popped up. I follow Marcus Rogers.
I think I lost my sound. Hold on.
I follow Marcus Rogers on Facebook. He's
yeah, I did. Give me.
I don't know if he's actually a preacher, but what popped up as his title says, yes, this word is for you. God says, go deeper and he is going to show you who you are. I'm like, wow, I like that.
I better go get Mr. Pickles. He's over there being sassy.
Yes, I want to see my little man.
All right.
I want to see Mr. Pickles.
I'll let the cat in too. Come on, Gabby.
There goes the sound. I guess when Shane called in, it
You coming? You're ready. You're ready.
Look at her on
Our
that fluffy
rubber
bedding.
Our rubber plastic protection, after a while, and I would wash it, it finally lost its protection. And so, there ain't no way that we could get another bed now. Good morning, Taddy. Good morning. Tracy's not here. But good morning. Good morning. We have, of course, Shamrock Pixie, and then we have my oldest daughter, Brandy, on today. Tracy got sleepy. Me and her both were like crazy tired this morning.
I have a cat that's being obnoxious.
Oh, goodness. That's Mr. Pickles. Brandy, when I'll be on my phone and we'll be on FaceTime, Mr. Pickles, look at him. He's going to drink her coffee. Like,
that is so precious.
All right. Now, be good.
See, that's what Bonnie used to do. When I get to the bottom of something, I will, Taddy. I sure will. Good morning to Taddy. Good morning to you. I am not Tracy, but I'll have to do. I'm telling you, people get spoiled.
Shane lets Molly drink out of his sweet tea, and he used to would not.
Now, I would not drink after Bonnie, but when I'd have the bottom of the cup of mocha or something like that, boy, she would just reach in there with her paws and drink and drink and drink.
Oh, what a beauty.
I know. The kitty, yes.
Remember, I was always a cat person. I didn't become a dog person until after me and he split. But, yeah, I love
Say hi,
cats.
Gabby. So you
Angela has taught her cat to fetch. I swear, she sent me a video of it. It's so cute. I think Darlene.
That one looks like it has a half mustache.
It's a Marilyn Monroe beauty mark.
It looks just
used
like
to be. Now it is stretched out.
Do you remember that cat we had named Stormy, Darlene? That was huge.
Yeah.
It looks like Stormy.
Okay.
Sonia says she bought extra thick floor plastic from Bunnings, and I just put it square of it underneath the bed. You should be able to get the same from, I believe it's called Walmart. I think I've spelled that wrong, but anyway. Okay.
Well, I have a mattress protector that's microfiber. But the thing is my $500 comforter with a duvet over it. If she goes on that, I have to go have it dry cleaned, and that costs like $65-$70.
Yeah.
Because, it's got the white goose down in it. So you can't just put those in the wash machine.
You guys, I have to share this screen. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. I know the voices aren't real, but man, do they ever come up with some great ideas.
Right.
That sounds like Shane so bad.
I know. And if you kind of look at it, it might look like Shane.
I guarantee it.
You went down.
Isn't that so? I love that. That is something that I would love to paint.
He's being a sassy.
Darn,
I'm losing my battery
already.
Good morning. Carmen's on Facebook. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Carmen.
Can I have kisses? You're not getting any more coffee.
Oh.
You're not.
But yeah, after I get off today, me and Casey will be getting to the other side. And I'm so glad he'll help me. He did help me with some clips. You know how you'll see all these. Okay. Woo. I saw a word and I kind of saw one word when I looked down. But did you, Sonia, did you see how when that cat reached out, Mr. Pickles, I think would have bit that cat's foot.
Okay, so
it's like Sylvester and Tweety.
Yeah.
So the birds are Gabby's babies. And so, like, if somebody new comes in the house, she gets in between that new person and the birds because she wants to make sure that person's okay to be by her babies. And what they were doing is she was trying to get him to calm down because he was getting my earring and stuff. And yeah, those are her babies.
Yeah, it's like, stop.
Yeah.
Pop. Stop. That's what.
Yeah. So, and then we have the two parakeets, and when they are now, there's a new game that they play with Gabby. She'll be laying down on the floor by their cage, and they will literally fly just above her head in a circle and then go back up to the cage just to mess with her. And
I love birds. But,
Look, if somebody breaks in our house, Bailey is going to stop them because she is all, she's just bulk. But then she's just going to roll over and want her belly scratched.
I don't know. She acted.
And no joke, you guys.
Down there.
Brandy, I didn't know if I told you, but when my shoulder, no, I couldn't have, but nobody on here would have known. When my shoulder was messed up, I had my shoulder surgery. February was a year ago. Mm-hmm. I stumped my toe on Bailey and it broke it. I broke my pinky toe.
Oh my goodness.
And it was like that. And he said, well, thank goodness that I have a pinky toe that kind of lays to the side. But I had a bruise that far up from that toe. And I told him, I said, Doc, I think I broke my toe on the puppy. And he said, well, let me see. And I pulled my shoe off. He said, yeah, that's most definitely broke. And then I hit her. I did the same thing again. I'm like, oh, you got to quit doing that. But Brandy, she's at 50 pounds now.
Holy wow. Yeah, see, this is our cat.
All right, hold on.
Gabby submitting to Mr. Pickles.
Oh.
She doesn't know the
I do love nerds, but I wouldn't be able, my nerves are shot.
Look at that.
I try to get it
to deal with the sound that they make. It would drive me nuts.
It gets frustrating sometimes.
That's so adorable.
But I try to get it.
It doesn't get any sweeter than that.
And I have pictures of where Gabby is laying in our daughter's arms, and Mr. Pickles is laying on her chest, and they're both sleeping.
Oh,
these are her babies, and
that's as sweet as when you see those baby deer like nursing from a like a lab or something that's recently given birth, who has pups that are still nursing. I know you've seen those. Those are so adorable. So these baby deer grow up thinking they're dogs, and dogs think they're humans. So
speaking of, and I've talked about it before, so we have 2 Akana ducks in our backyard, and my cat Bellfire that I had, he raised our ducks.
Aww.
And now they have a black kitten that they're raising.
Wow.
All right, I sent you something just so I could share it. It says Caesar share. This is Mr. Pickles to me. I sent this one time to Destiny, but I sent it again so I could screen share.
Yep.
I am not an early bird or a night owl. I am some form of permanently exhausted pigeon. And it's green like Mr. Pickles. And I sent that to Destiny.
Oh, there's Ziggy Man.
So, yes, that is.
What my man doing? What my man doing?
Look at that one.
He's the baby, and he's way bigger than she is. Ziggy Man. What my pretty man doing?
He's got the prettiest coloring on his face.
You haven't seen it. Well, when he was a puppy, he had a lot of black.
Yeah, I seen him. He looked like a little wolf dog. Yeah, when he was a puppy.
He features a lot like a coyote now. Or
Sonia, you send me a friend's request on Facebook, and I will sure send that picture to you. I sure will.
But he still has those black undertones in his coat. People try to talk me into going and getting him this teddy bear cut, but I just cannot do it.
What's
I love
that?
him so much. Yep. just when you get a chance, Google Pomeranian teddy bear cut. There's a famous Pomeranian that's got like all this media attention and stuff, and like gets paid because of the teddy bear cut, and um he's a big deal, and it's where you just shave their fur into the shape of a teddy bear, and they look like little teddy bears. But with Molly, times that we've had her groomed, it took a long time for her fur to grow back the way it was supposed to if they messed her up. And so I'm just real skittish about, just messing with their natural the way that it lays.
You guys, MawMaw will be walking through here in a minute.
Well, I don't know, I guess I've used up all my battery. My battery's not been doing so good.
No, if you're on your cell phone,
yeah,
it drains the cell phone.
Well, iPhones
very
are
quick.
great about batteries. iPhones have the best batteries.
It doesn't matter. StreamYard, it pulls. It's like it pulls from my computer. All right, show me.
Oh,
she is Daddy's little girl right there.
But don't you have a picture of the bird and the cat? They were like laying down together.
Yeah, she showed it a second ago.
Oh no, there was one. Oh no, it's Jazzy holding the cat and Mr. Pickles. Yes, you hear your name. Mr. Pickles hears his name, and he's like, "She's talking to me, Mama." Uh-oh. You're going to make her jealous.
I'm going to turn the vibrators on the bed. She ain't doing nothing. Maybe because she ain't. Wait a minute.
She's trying to find a place that it's not doing that.
Well, it wasn't doing it on the pillow. Maybe she's used to it because I've done later on it a couple times during the day. But and let her. Yeah.
Oh, this is the ducks with their baby.
Aw. All right, you guys. MawMaw, wave, MawMaw.
Hey, MawMaw.
Brandy said, "Hey, MawMaw," and Destiny said, "Hey, MawMaw."
I love you.
Good morning, Perla. I am so sorry if look. I'm just looking everywhere. Yeah, I have headphones on, so MawMaw can't. Yeah, she can't hear. I'll be glad when I can get speakers that I won't have to wear earphones. But then again, a lot of people, even though they have speakers, if there's ever echo, they have to put their headphones on.
Well, if you use your push to talk button, you're fine.
If I do what?
You set it up in settings to where you have a push to talk button. And generally you're okay when you have that.
Oh, not on this platform. Jelly said hello, MawMaw. Jelly said hello, MawMaw. Jelly. Hello. She said hello.
Tell her I love her and I appreciate her support yesterday.
Brandy said she loves you and she appreciates your support yesterday.
Oh, I love her too.
She said, "Oh, I love her too."
I love her the most.
No, you're supposed to love me the most.
I found it.
Oh, look. Wait, let me make it big. There it is. Look, it's there.
Oh, that is too precious. Like, you just don't see that.
The vet was very surprised that Gabby's best friends are birds.
Good morning, Carmen. Good morning. She joined again. She's at work, so undoubtedly. Oh, Tabitha, my cousin's on too on Facebook.
Oh, I haven't heard that one in a while.
Tabitha, who Tabitha?
Look at Ziggy's tail.
Oh,
it goes all the way around. His fur is just so beautiful.
It is. He is very pretty.
He's like, "What are you doing with a camera in my face?"
Tabitha, when I get off of here today, well, send me your phone number because I need to call you. I had a dream and I need to talk to you about that dream.
Darling,
What?
that happened to me too. And it's in our family or something, because I dreamed one night that I have two best friends, Angela and Michelle, which I just call her Shell. And I had a dream that her son Colby, who Star went to prom with, and Calissa were involved in this bad car wreck. So I'm blowing her phone up at 1 a.m. I don't know why I can't get a straight view here. And it took her a while before she called me back, because she's like, she's an early bird, and I would stay up all night and sleep during the day. So anyway, she finally called me back, and I'm like, "Where's Colby and Calissa?" She's like, "They're in the bed." Why? And I said, "Okay, so I just had this dream." Well, at 10 o'clock the next morning, she called me and she's like, "I just thought you'd want to know that Colby had a car accident today. He's okay, but I just thought you'd want to know."
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and so sometimes part of my dreams come true, and I had a nightmare the other day. It was during the day that I had a nightmare. No, it was in the middle of the night, because I had to wake Shane up, and I said, babe. He said, what? I said, "Have we been in this bed?" He said, "Yes." I said, "All night we've been right here." He said, "Yes." And then so I had to explain the whole thing to him, because it felt so real. So then I started blowing up Star's phone. Of course, she didn't answer. Blowing up Seth's phone. He didn't call me back until the next morning. And it was just so scary. It just felt so real.
Well, and of all things, Brandy, I ran into Tony Walker, but he was not, it did not look like Tony, but still, I was telling somebody, I said, "You never see him without all his gold on his fingers and gold chains." I said, and then I talked about when he, whoever I was talking to in the dream, I was talking about like Tony in how he was in real life. And I said, yeah, he brought a stripper one time home and brought her down to our house. And then they had a motel room. And this is not the dream, but I was telling this in the dream. I said, and he said, "Here, keep all my wallet and keep my jewelry here." He didn't want her, I guess, to take off with his money and his jewelry. And that really happened. But I was talking about it in the dream.
Right.
So it was uncanny that I dreamed of him, and he's no longer here. And it was the whole dream. It was weird, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, well, him and my brother are the only two walkers that even exist to me. And Miss Walker, all the stuff she done.
Yeah.
And she had to bury all her children except for Tanya and Chuck. And, no mother should ever have to bury her child. And, it's very, I can't imagine what that would feel like.
Yeah, and I always tell Mom that. I've always told her, I said, "Yeah, you're going to outlive me." And I said, "You're going to outlive all your kids, and you're going to have to bury all of them." She says, "You need to quit saying that." I said, "Well," I just feel that way. So you would think after burying 3 children that the rest of your children you would appreciate more.
Mm-hmm.
But she doesn't. She doesn't. But that's okay. Like I talked to one sister, she said, it does not say in the Bible that we have to be mistreated. She said, when I was told, well, you need to read the Bible, it says, honor thy mother and father. I said, you know what? Somebody needs to read on past that.
Yeah,
it
true.
Said, parents, do not something your children in anger, do not provoke them to anger. You guys, I can't say know where the exact scripture is. but I will find it because I don't like to just
Yeah, I'm like
say
that
something.
too.
So, let me see.
But I know what you're getting at.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was different with me and Star. You and your mom were never, close, but I was close with you and my mom.
Yeah.
And me and Star were inseparable until, he came along. So it's like losing a part of yourself. And the only thing I can imagine that's worse is like losing her for, having to bury her. That's the only thing I
Yeah.
can imagine that's worse. And I don't want to, obviously I don't want to ever have to do that. But it was, yeah, I'm still trying to pick myself up today from how depressed I was yesterday about it. And Shane was, real patient and understanding with me because he knew. Because it's hard to celebrate little Shane's birthday, because they have the same birthday. But I, woke him up real sweet. And I said, "Happy birthday, buddy." He's like, "Yeah," because he's 14. He's too cool,
Yeah.
Well, I love you and God
Oh,
bless everyone. I've got to call my husband back and see if he needs something. And then I got to put some charge on this phone.
all right, baby. I love you.
I love you too.
It was nice meeting you.
You too. Bye, everyone.
But yeah, it says honor the father and mother. But it also, talks about if anybody finds that, scripture, you can throw it out there. It does talk about, that you're not supposed to provoke your children to anger. And it says that when you get married, husband and wife become as one, and you leave your mother's house. Well, that's for men, but talking to men, but we're here and that's fine. But it doesn't say to okay, you guys, Leticia will be going live in 30 minutes, retaking photos and taking cover photo for clothing items she's reselling. So could you throw out Leticia's link, or anybody throw out Leticia's link?
I don't even see her.
She's not in here.
Oh, okay.
Crystal, the first time on here that I really could tell how my mom really was the first time that Josie came on with me. And when Josie was talking about her mom, I was finally able to say those same things about my mom. And my mom doesn't live far. Thank you, Destiny.
Yep,
You
not a
guys,
problem.
that is Leticia, and you guys go to her, Facebook and see, because she does, not Facebook, her YouTube. She sells on. She's a reseller. She is a reseller. But yeah, Crystal, I love my mom. I pray for my mom, but I had to let it go as far as I couldn't take it. I could not take the negativity and the day in and day out. I just couldn't. I'll just put it that way. I just couldn't. So
Yeah.
So it's more normal. People, when they know that you can speak out like that, everybody, around Christmas, a lot of people were losing their mothers. I don't know what it was. Remember that, Destiny? It was like a lot of people were losing their mothers around the holidays. And, I felt bad that, I know one time I said, well, I've lost my dad and I miss him. But my mom's a whole different story. And I usually have always picked and chose what I said. But like my sister told me, just, give my story. Say, whether it's about my daughter or if it's about my mom. And I'd never be disrespectful in the things that I would tell. but I was always afraid that somebody, would see it. Good morning, Will. Good morning. Good morning. But I was afraid maybe my nephew might see it. He was the first grandson. He'd get upset. Then I'm on YouTube talking about his MawMaw. And it's never in a disrespectful way. It's just in the truth way.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? It's not like I'm just trying to bash her. I'm just trying to share because
right. And that's what people forget, that there's, not everybody has a storybook, fairy tale family.
Oh, girl, we wouldn't want the fairy tales. There's always somebody dying in the fairy tales. Fairy tales that were read to the kids were very graphic.
That I grew up on, everything was peachy. Everybody got along.
But if you look into some of those real fairy tales, Hansel and Gretel, good grief, they come across a witch that ate children.
We didn't have those fairy tales. I don't think I was allowed to see those type of fairy tales.
And Cinderella, she was abused.
When you're little, I mean, like the happily ever after part of the fairy tale. I'm trying to think.
Oh, see. Yeah, Sonia. Hey, girl. Oh, you heard me shaking Tums. You don't get no Tums. That's what I'm having for breakfast.
So I typed in fairy tales, right? Because there's like the first I've done research on fairy tales, but they have anime fairy tales. I can't find any of the fairy tales that
Grimm, the Grimm, type in like Cinderella. The real Cinderella story. Yeah, see, Rapunzel was kidnapped.
Oh, I meant the happy parts of fairy tales.
Yeah. Look, Brandy, I wish we would have talked about this when Brandy was still on. Because she was talking one time about Cinderella. And I said, I know why you want to read the Cinderella book, because of the evil stepmother. But no, you're going to stay in this room and you're not going to get to read nothing. So, yeah. Yeah, the Grimm's, what is a Grimm? Brothers Grimm fairy tales. Yeah. Brothers Grimm, I think that's what they were called. And, even the one, what's the one that that's out now about, it shows why, Angelina Jolie is in it.
Maleficent?
Yes. See, I can't say that. I loved it. And it really showed you what turned her that way.
Right. Because, you have your good guys and you have your bad guys. And then you never know exactly what caused them to be the way that they are. And that's why I love those movies.
Yeah. So, it was amazing how they did it. And I was at the movie theater, and oh my gosh, I would just, when she was flying, I didn't do the 3D. I can't do 3D. It makes me sick. But still, when she was flying around, and then when part 2 come out, I wanted to see it. And Kim said, oh yeah, that's right up there with anything that I want to go see. I said, well, I can go see it with Casey.
I heard the same thing. The same thing.
Yeah. Give it a try. Give it a try. Chris, love you too. Love you too. And you have a good day at work. And a blessed day.
I don't know if I like anime, Crystal. It's kind of weird to me. I don't know
I
what to
don't.
feel about it.
Casey does. I don't too much. I don't know what it is. I just can't. And Sonia said, whoever made Alice in Wonderland was a little nursery. All my kids were scared of it until they were a lot older, and I can understand why. It's like watching something on LSD. You know, okay, well, Chris, take care of what you got to, because we won't be on much longer. But if we are, you can just jump right back on and see us. But it really was. There's things all through the original Alice in Wonderland that was drug related that I didn't catch until my kids started pointing stuff out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, wow! How did I not see that?
Yeah, I haven't sat down and actually really quite analyzed each nursery rhyme or however you want fairy tale. But according to what I just pulled up, it says, let me find it. Some fairy tales are based on legends that incorporated a spiritual belief of the culture in which they originated and were meant to emulate truth. And it also says in here that numerous fairy tales and the legends behind them are actually watered down versions of uncomfortable historical events.
I can understand that too. Crystal? Oh, hey, Nahar. Welcome,
Hello.
welcome. Crystal, that would be cool to dress up, to find a character and dress up and go to anime.
I want to go to one of those like Comic-Con things.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
So
I'm very good dressed up.
So yeah, Crystal, dress up real cute and go. I think that's awesome.
I want to see lots of pictures.
I mean, and you know, when I get things straightened out and I call her, I think it's, when I get Edwina, I think that's what I call her, my big, the full size bust that you can use to make clothing and stuff with. Yay! I want to start making some of the clothes that they use at for steampunk, or go out for the Comic-Con and stuff like that, and have people dress up. Yeah, and that's exactly what I want to do, is make stuff like that.
Hold on. I looked this up before. Irish steampunk. And I thought that was really awesome. I would dress up like that.
All right. Let me see. Screen share.
All right. Let me pull it up real quick. The one that I saw.
We're just talking about different things. Tuesdays used to be Art Therapy Tuesdays, and we're going to bring that back. But we are just Christian women sitting around talking about different things. But, you know, even the scripture, let your eyes look straight ahead, fix your gaze directly before you. You know, we have to look forward and sometimes not get lost in the past. And that's what I take from that scripture, is, not get, not get stuck. So today is, let's talk about what our Tuesdays will be about. Still Jesus every day, but let's see who we can reach. And that's what the topic is today. Yeah, Crystal, I have enough stuff here to accessorize, and even make the hats to match the outfits. That's kind of what I want to do. But I got to get the bust on get a dowel and get something to where I can move it around. Nahar says the past is only for learning from. Anything other than that is destructive. It can be, but I've learned sometimes when we talk about or get some of the past that's kind of hindering us from moving forward, it's best that once you speak it, it doesn't hold anything over you anymore. Does that make sense? So sometimes, and we do that here sometimes, we will speak it. And once it's spoke, then it's not in there. Oh, wow. She said, I make them out of foam and fabric, and it's all hand painted. Oh, yeah, see.
There's this one. And
oh, that's pretty.
This one's a homemade one.
Oh, that's
pretty neat.
Yeah.
But
and
I dress up like an Irish steampunk thing. I'd do that.
Yeah, and see, that's what I want to make, or like the corsets and the hats to match. That I want the hats and the corset type bottoms to match.
Yeah.
And and that doesn't mean, oh, it's so pretty. I can see it bigger on this screen. So pretty. And it's I don't think it's nothing against what I believe as a Christian either. Yeah, see, Will said they look fancy. Fancy. All right, I'll wait for it to come on Facebook because it takes a minute. All right, come on now, Facebook. But yeah, I like fanciful. Hey, you snuck in, Tim. Hey, Tim. Yes,
Hello.
That is so cute.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I know I have to be on your Crystal, am I on your Facebook? Tim, I always appreciate you. Always. Send us Crystal. I think you're on my Facebook. Send it. Or jump in here. Jump in here if you can. Tim. Tim, you are so sweet. So sweet. And you guys, I love it when I see you guys on Sandy's channel as well. And Will, they love seeing you on Sandy's channel. Anybody, that comes from here, because I'll tell you guys, she's our sister channel. Her and Traci both. Dang it, Crystal. It's Nahar, it is as easy as for God so loved the world that whosoever believeth will have everlasting life. It's believe on Jesus Christ as your Savior. And He loves us, and in His love we know we have everlasting life. Nahar, what religion or what do you follow? Oh, MawMaw Will said, haha, those auctions are fun on Sandy's channel.
Yeah, they are.
Well, welcome from Saudi Arabia. I will be able to put a pin in Saudi Arabia to show different people. I mean, I have a map beside me.
You need to get different colored push pins.
Yeah. So I'm putting push pins, and so far I only have 3 in, but I have a whole list of where different people are from. So I will put Saudi Arabia as well. I mean, so I know, Will, it is funny. I will listen to her, and Kevin sometimes will listen to her auctions, and we just get tickled. And you know, you left that open. All right, put the pin in. All right, that's in the middle. RIYADH. Yes. Got it. But you know, so what do you practice? Because you know, the Christian religion is all over the world, different people. So did you get anything from Crystal yet? I want to see one of her costumes. Islam. Okay.
Nope, not yet.
So I did. So let me make it big. Oh, wow, Crystal. Isn't that, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so creative. That is so cool. I absolutely love it. Her son and his BFF. All right, let me go back. Oh my goodness. So you did the fairy ears and everything.
That is really cool.
So, yeah, Nahor. So, Nahar, you guys, I'm not sure what you believe concerning Jesus Christ. I don't know if you guys don't believe in him at all, or that he was just a prophet, because I know some religions think that he was just a prophet. But in our Christian religion, we feel like that, or I do, that he is my savior. He is. All right, baby. Denise, I know you're tired. Go to bed, get some rest, and get that arm propped up.
Much love, Denise. Much love.
Love you, honey. What time is it? 11:11. All right. Oh, just a prophet, and prophets make mistakes, and they are humans. Okay. Well, see, like, yeah. And in the Christian faith, the way I believe is that he was not just a prophet. You know, God sent him, and he became sin. He took on the sin that we all then and even now we do, and that he died for my sins, and that's what I believe as a Christian, you know. And let's see, there it is. All right, this is what I believe. For God so loved the world that he look, you guys. All right, John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. It wouldn't let me put all of it in, but that is what I believe. But you're always welcome here. You know, you're welcome here. We have people that, and then my son has a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. He has a Bible study And, you know, he doesn't turn anybody away, you know, unless they get to be a troll or argumentative. Because how else can people understand what we feel and what we go by if we turn anybody away? And yes, Sonia said everybody is welcome and much loved. And that is how we do. So you're welcome back anytime, and you know, you'll just be part of the family. That's what I call all of us. We're just one big family. And we love everybody. Oh, wow. Yeah. I can understand that. You know, I know other countries, there's some countries you cannot even have a Bible. So I understand that, Nahar. I really do. I mean, we're over here, we're blessed. We have freedom of religion. And some people don't want some religion even talked about, as far as the Muslim or any other kind. But you know, we have freedom of religion, because if we told one person they couldn't do it, guess what? Tables could be turned a time, and they, you know, somebody could say, hey, you can't be Christians anymore. You can't talk about Christ. You can't talk about God. You can't do these things. They're not allowed in the United States. I mean, you know, so I have to say, that's why people have to. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, wow. So Nahar says he has a Arabic Bible from his father, but he has to hide it in a locker. If someone sees it, yeah, you can get in trouble. Yeah.
Wow.
Crystal, you know, I loved the movie Mary Poppins that came out. I love it. And I bought some birds just to do hats that will look like Mary Poppins hats. Mary Poppins, yeah. And, you know, that fantasy thing, that's what I want to make. That's what I want to make. I believe, Nahar, I might be wrong, but I believe in China, I don't know if Bibles are allowed in China. I might get that wrong, but I do believe there's still countries that you are not allowed to have anything that is Christian related. So, all right, Destiny, I'm winding down. I slept so hard last night, and I woke up, my bed covers were just like I made up the bed. That's how hard I slept.
I stripped our bed again.
Well, me and Casey had to do that. And then when, I don't know what
No, while I was sleeping.
Oh, Kevin does that. And the puppy does that. She tears up the bedclothes, and he does too. And I'll be freezing sometimes. Hi, Pamela. Good morning. Good morning. Pamela, I'm just sleepy. You know, my name could be Norcus Drain, because I am drained of energy this morning. And Traci was sleepy. And it was like when anybody would come on, Traci, it was like, bless her. Usually we come out like, woo, you know. But no, this morning we come out just like we were in the back part of it. Well, hello, Vermont. Hello. Vermont, we have not started Art Therapy Tuesdays yet, but we are going to start that. And I hope next Tuesday, if you stop back, it's 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you come in, then you can see that we're going to start painting. I have a challenge. I want to do the one that Grayscale Painting did last night or yesterday evening. You know, he said, I'd love to see people put their own spin on this. And it was really cool. So, yes, I want to have my easel up and watch him do his while, you know, watch him and do his, and you guys see us from the table. Yeah, see, of the trees. Was that not amazing? See, you guys, we have so many different people in here. Nahar, just show the love, because you will meet resellers, artists, resellers that are artists too, like Crystal, multi-talented. Shamrock Pixie has, you see the cup. She made that cup. Show that cup. Let me make you bigger. Uh-oh, I almost did stop cam. All right, here you go. So,
I got coffee spilt on it. My bad. This isn't part of the design. That's just my coffee.
Amber.
Oh,
I can't talk about I mean, I can't say those words because there's certain things that you can't talk about if you're monetized. I know that. Oh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. So, Amber, I'm going to take away that comment, but don't feel bad, because it's one of the things that.
So you don't get your YouTube removed either.
Thank you. Yeah. Destiny does.
Yep.
Destiny does. So Destiny, put your link in there. But now I don't know how much it is to ship to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have to look.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Sometimes, Amber, when sometimes I talk about what happened to my brother, what happened to my nephew, the way that happened, they will hold my channel for review. Sometimes they'll say can't be monetized, and then it changes to green. So I guess, you know, they go in and they look at it more closely. Oh, he wants to know if you ever sell your design. Like what you design for somebody to use.
Yeah, we do t-shirts, we do hats, we do mugs. We actually just picked up a new little press that's really cool. But we can take your design, put it on shirts and stuff like that. We can put them on mugs. But yeah, and I do have some designs that I do myself.
But I think what he's asking is if you sell, like, you know, your design, like you did our shirts. Mine and Tracy's shirts, especially for Norgus R. If you sell your artwork for him because he prints over there, that's what.
Oh,
I think that's what he's trying to say.
Email me. I dropped the email address in chat.
Yes.
Email me and we can talk for sure.
MawMaw, he is in Saudi Arabia.
Oh.
So Destiny, did you see? All right, you've seen my Destiny probably has. You see my my Keurig sits here.
Oh, nice.
There's the picture of little me I did. And then here's my grandson, me and my grandbaby.
Oh, wow.
And it says Tears of Joy on that special day as I held for the first time my grandson. And at the bottom, Joseph Alexander Thompson Jr., October 12th, 2004. And I made the thing. It's like I printed this part. But he was a newborn.
Wow.
You see that? That is a big baby. And that's me, you guys. That is actually me. I'm just saying. I had my hair cut off, and yes. But he was one big baby.
Joey was a big baby too. Yesterday, my Joey. Yesterday was his 14th birthday.
Oh, I missed it. See? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
He turned 14 yesterday, and where did the time go?
I know. Well, I get caught up in pictures. When I sit there and looked at that, I got to crying. And I messaged him, send a little thing on, what is it? Snap. It might not Snapchat. I don't think. Is Snapchat the one you send it, then it goes away?
You know, honestly, I don't know because I don't use.
It's on my phone. And I sent a message to him. And I mean, I was sitting there crying, and I said, please, please call me. Because he was always here, you guys. He was, in fact, right where my desk is sitting.
I am here.
Yeah, right where my bed was sitting was actually where his bunk bed sat. And that was what I called his perch. Oh, my goodness. See, he was 10 pounds, Crystal, my grandson. And Casey was 10 and a half pounds.
Wow.
And I think, hold on, let me see. I think my nephew was 10 pounds.
Yeah, my son was 8 pounds, 3.6 ounces, and almost 23 inches long.
Well, but anyway, yeah, there's big babies.
All right.
But yeah. So I'll show you what we got to clean up the next. Casey probably wouldn't want me to show, but it's not too bad. I have a toolbox that I was going to turn into to make it look like like a shipwreck, like a treasure chest, but now it's going to be tools that we really, really need a toolbox. But let me not make anybody sick. There's Riley. Over there is where all the paint. There. That. All right. Let me see. Okay, that part right there is my paints.
Wow.
All of that is different acrylic paints. I have all kind of stuff on the top shelf is actually stuff to do multi-medium type of stuff. So that's why I'm saying on this side is the jewelry. All of the sides of jewelry stuff. On that side's the jewelry stuff. So, Casey's going to get in here when we hang up. Snapchat keeps the photos for up to 24 hours and then they disappear. Yeah. So I did that. But he'll be 16 this year. Wait. Yeah. He'll be 16 this year. He knows where we're at. So
I'm so not looking forward to them getting any older, my kids.
But he was always here up until just a few months ago. Well, I'll say a year ago, maybe. This room in here was his. He always knew he had a place. And I even told him, I said, yes, we took down the bed, but it doesn't matter. You will always have a place.
Right.
And so He knows we love him. And when he gets ready, he'll call us. Yes, Will. Yes, we're going to bring back Art Therapy Tuesdays. And this time around, we have a spot, that table that's in the middle that me, MawMaw, and Casey can sit at. And we can turn the computer screen. We can, that camera, we can mount that camera to show us working on stuff. Or I can bring my laptop over and sit it at a certain way and join it. And, you know, you can see what we're working on. So I'm really looking forward to it. And I'll probably be uploading if I can figure out how to go through and explain it. Or I can do a, what is it, Destiny, when you,
A tutorial?
like you're showing it, but preview sort of thing, and then I can go in the chat and explain things.
Oh, Premiere.
Yeah. Is Will going to be on camera? What? When is Will? When he wants to. I mean, today's kind of an open invitation. You know, it's today we're just kind of open invitation. Mama, quit running my channel. Oh, okay. 11:30 is going to be a shutdown. I love you guys. And as LizzAnn says, first of all, she always says it's all for the glory of the Lord. He ordered my steps, and I did not know the steps would lead here. But he says he orders our steps. So that means he ordered Destiny's steps as well. And yes, Mary, now I know that doesn't mean haggard. It's look, Destiny, I thought forever HAGD was haggard, and I couldn't figure out who haggard was. So you guys,
That's okay. It took me a minute to realize what it was too. So it's not just you. I had to think about that for a minute. That's why I was laughing.
I know. Will, I'll say this. People that do the live streams that have nothing saying on them, is that a way to build your watch hours? I have heard people say that the ones without sound, that they're not allowing them to have those watch hours. So I don't know. I would have to Google. Mama, you so crazy. He works. He can be on later in the day. Okay, Traci said it's her understanding as well. If there's no sound, it doesn't count towards watch time.
And YouTube gets wise to that stuff. They really do. And you'll never get monetized if there's nothing there. You know, I mean,
Well, Nahar, I hope we see, you know, Monday through Friday, same time. I say now, same time, different channel. I mean, not same time, different subjects. Sometimes we have a whole week of stuff up in the air. But God bless you guys.
Much love, everybody.
God bless your day. And do it again. Much love.
Much love.